Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Do we have a doozy of a story this morning? The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and it looks like Ron Toye has messed or sabotaged the entire lawsuit. So, with the TCPA motion to dismiss from Funimation, which dropped yesterday morning, a lot of stuff in there goes completely against what Ron Toye was tweeting to KamehaCon back in January. So I'm only going to be going over this little bit at this moment in time. As I said, it's 168 pages, there's a hell of a lot to go through, and a lot to go back and forth with other tidbits that we currently have. But I'm going to be focusing on a few things that Ron Toye said to KamehaCon in those tweets, and also what this TCPA is saying as well. So, we're going to start off with the TCPA. So you got by here, Funimation investigated the allegations of misconduct made against Vic, found the allegations to be credible, and terminated his business relationship with Vic on January 28th, 2019. Because of the allegations circulating on social media about Vic, Funimation's asked the Human Resources Department at Sony Pictures Entertainment, which owns Funimation, to investigate Example A at 6, beginning on January 22nd, 2019. Alright? So that's when they first started investigating. And we're just going to skip forward a little bit now. So if you remember, when Ron started actually messaging KamehaCon, it was actually on January the 10th. 12 days before the investigation started. Okay? 12 days. So, obviously, we got the tweets by here. Again, I'm getting these from Bounding into Comics, because it has pretty extensive knowledge of this as well on the page, and it's also got certain things for it. So, you had Toye, "Hey bird, sorry my schedule's insane. I'm sure it's too late to sponsor the show." He goes on, can we do this, can we do that, blah, blah, blah. Trying to just do a little bit of chit-chat. Obviously, he's trying to get in there to say, can you get rid of Vic? So, all this was happening. But then, obviously, the KamehaCon representative will be met with 2 weeks of silence from Toye. And 22nd of January, so the day when this investigation started, Toye responded to KamehaCon with, "Hey," obviously KamehaCon was like, "Hey, wondering how the meeting went, was kind of waiting to send that over till you got confirmed, let me know, thanks." And he's like, "Sorry about that, it's been intense here. Also, with the Vic thing, we might not be able to sponsor this year with him being a guest. I will get everything lined up, blah, blah, blah," it's all that. And obviously, KamehaCon, they were like, "So you're saying the internet hearsay is causing you to withhold sponsorship? Just want to be clear." And that's when Toye was like, "It's not just the internet. He'd done this to 3 close friends of mine, and 1 additional person that's even closer." So, with that, we're going to be going back a few things, because obviously he's saying that obviously the one very close person to him is Monica, and the 2 or 3 other people, what was it he's saying? Where he says, the 3 other people, they're very close to him, they're this, that, and the other. But if you actually go back to the document, it actually says, based on the interviews of 2 fans. So, Ron is actually saying that 2 fans are really, really close to him. Again, that's just making out to the KamehaCon representative that, there are these people, they're so close to him, but it turns out to be fans. And that's what they've done. They're literally using these people who've come forward, or whoever's given Funimation the information, they're really close, they're really close friends of mine. It's very interesting to see how all of this has actually gone down now. Mostly because when you have Ron, who is talking to KamehaCon, 12, 13, 14 days before all this has even happened, but, he's like, don't say nothing, blah, 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 then it's kind of weird to see that Ron was actually ahead, I suppose is the best word to say, of the actual investigation, because the investigation didn't exactly start until January 22nd, 2019, by Tammy Dembo. So you got that there, but then obviously Ron is talking to Funimation, not to Funimation, to KamehaCon on the 10th of January, saying all of this, which is very, very scary, to be honest with you, because why would he start talking that early to them? But when you look by here as well, Funimation released Dragon Ball Super Broly on January the 16th, okay? Ron had already started speaking to KamehaCon for 6 days before Dragon Ball Super Broly was even released. So, January 16th, the day Funimation released Dragon Ball Super Broly in the United States, that's when this person, Han Leia, sent this tweet to Funimation. So, Ron knew this was going to go out 6 days beforehand. And that's why he started speaking to KamehaCon first, before anything. So, the biggest question with all this now is how has Ron even known about all of this and the investigation that was going to go forward before Funimation even had any inkling of what's going on? It's very, very suspicious. And it wouldn't surprise me if this Han Leia character is Ron or Monica or Jamie. This is exactly now what I think of it. I personally do think it's one of those three people who has run that Twitter handle. Like I said in the video, you go onto that Twitter handle now and it's completely different. They've got one follower or one following and they got two other things, that's it. You can't see any tweets from him because the tweets are protected. So, to me, this Han Leia person is involved in all of it. So, it's going to be interesting because, to be honest with you, with Vic, I would personally ask to see who this person is. I would want the actual person to come forward and say, how do you know this? That's what I would exactly want. It's currently happening in a Jehovah's Witness case that's going on currently in America, where the judge, again, the judge is bleeding stupid. Someone on Reddit, an anonymous user, was doing things and just writing stuff about Jehovah's Witnesses and what they do in the shadows and so forth. And the Jehovah's Witnesses took this person to court. Well, they took Reddit to court because they wanted to know who this person was. And the judge ruled that the person will stay anonymous to the public, but the judge actually gave the name of this person to the Jehovah's Witnesses lawyers. How stupid is that? That's what I want. I want that to happen here now. If they can happen it with Jehovah's Witnesses and whatnot, then this person can do it. You know, I want to know who that person is and why they said that straight away. Again, for all we know, it could be Mars Girl, because again, she's the one who started the Kick Vic hashtag. You know, there's tons of things in all of this that can go forward. It's just going to be epic now, all this. It's just going to go to bloody A Few Good Men style epicness, you know? But, it's going back to when Ron was talking to KamehaCon as well. Obviously, when he said, but the Vic thing might not be able to sponsor this year, and then when you got the other ones, it's, Ron's like, they came forward. Well, according to the actual documents, they never came forward. They just done a Twitter post saying, Vic done this to me too. So straight away, it's like, well, they never came forward. They just posted something on Twitter. Oh, there goes the garbage man. So that's all it is, It's absolutely incredible of how much this contradicts everything that Ron, Monica, and Jamie have said. It's so good, I gotta admit now. So, Funimation, they are basically throwing Jamie, Monica, and Ron under the bus. They've literally gone, you know what, we don't care about you. Get lost. They've literally done that because everything they say in this document is completely 100% against everything Ron has said in his, Monica has said in hers, and obviously the text messages as well say different. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you lovely people soon.